the sound of the key in the lock. You open the door, ready for the usual chaos, the jumping, the barking, and that pure, unbridled joy that only a dog can give. But instead of throwing themselves into your arms, your dog does something strange. They freeze for a split second, their eyes widen, and suddenly they run away. You hear the frantic thumping of paws on the floor, a crash from the other room, and heavy breathing from under the couch. They're searching with a desperate intensity, as if looking for something vital for survival. And only when they find it, that old, slobbery, half-torn toy, do they finally return to you. We watch this and smile. We think, oh, they just want to play right now. We treat it like a cute quirk or a funny demand for attention. To us, it's just an invitation to a game of fetch, interrupted by your long absence. But that's only the surface. In reality, at this very moment, your dog is navigating a psychological crisis. What you're seeing isn't just play. It's a biological grounding rod. You see, for your dog, your return isn't just a happy moment. It's an emotional earthquake. The second you appear, your dog's brain is hit with such a massive surge of oxytocin and dopamine that their nervous system literally begins to short circuit. It is too much love. It's an electrical storm so powerful that it threatens to turn into uncontrollable aggression, panic, or non-stop barking. That toy in their mouth? It's a way to ground that electrical surge. It is a tool for self-regulation. By grabbing an object, your dog redirects the overflow of energy into their jaws, literally biting down on their euphoria so it doesn't shatter them from the inside. They aren't picking up that toy to entertain you. They're doing it just to be able to stand in front of you without losing their mind. But there is something even deeper, something that traces back to a time when the world was wild and every gift carried the price of a life. In the language of the ancient pack, approaching someone you deeply respect with empty hands was a risk. In these frantic seconds, a chewed-up rubber bone transforms into a peace offering. As you stand at the threshold, your dog is preparing their most sacred tribute. But then, the strangest thing happens. Your dog brings you the toy, wiggling their entire body, but they won't let it go. They hold on tight, sometimes even letting out a muffled growl through their teeth if you try to take it. Most of us make the mistake of thinking our dog is teasing us. We think, why bring it to me if you won't let me play? But that is where the secret lies. The toy in their mouth serves the same purpose as a pacifier for a newborn. Psychologists call this oral self-soothing. By gripping a soft object, they stimulate receptors in their mouth that send a stand down signal to their overloaded brain. It's a way to cope with a love so massive it becomes physically painful. They aren't holding the toy so you can throw it. They are holding it so they can simply breathe beside you. In this brief moment, your hallway is transformed into a place of sacred exchange. Look into their eyes over the edge of that toy. There is no hidden agenda there, only absolute, crystal clear devotion. In a world that is constantly shifting, where you disappear for 8 long hours into a landscape they cannot understand, this chewed-up object is their only way of saying, I kept this for you. I kept myself for you. To them, this toy is their most valuable asset. And by bringing it to your feet, they are performing an act of ultimate trust. They aren't just offering a game, they are offering you their most precious possession as a sign that their world is finally whole again. So the next time you see that frantic, feverish search for a gift, just stop. Don't rush to the kitchen. Don't just drop your bags and move on. Kneel down and look at this tiny architect of your universe. Because for a dog, home isn't 4 walls or a roof you pay a mortgage for. For them, home is the exact moment they find that toy and meet your gaze. They run for the toy to quiet their heart, but they only find true peace when they feel your hand on their head. Because the toy is just an excuse. The greatest gift they ever needed was simply for you to come home.